Ride along each week as we share proven strategies to strengthen your business, energize your team, and create the business success you've been dreaming about. And now, here's your host, Rich Allen.
Are your bike tires getting good traction on the road? Welcome to the Ultimate Business Tune-Up Podcast, where our one and only goal is to help you tune up your business so you can have the long-lasting success and fulfillment that comes from owning a solid, profitable, and sustainable business. Each week we dive deep into a single topic related to improving your business, improving your team engagement, or improving your relationship with your customers. Last week we launched into a 3-week business tune-up in honor of the 2024 Tour de France bike race. I shared why I get so fired up this time of year when the toughest physical challenge in the sporting world is underway. As this podcast episode goes live, the 2024 Tour de France is on stage 13 of this year's 21-stage race. Similar to every year, the first stages of the Tour de France are designed for the sprinters. Mostly flat stages where the stage winner is regularly determined in the last kilometers as the riders sprint as fast as humanly possible to the finish line. This year has been no exception. But starting tomorrow on stage 14, we enter the serious mountain stages. This is where the race separates the few extraordinary riders from those who are incredibly talented and well above average. So it seems like today is a great day to cover the two areas of your bike, your business, that separate the extraordinary businesses from those who are good but not great. I'm not sure about you, but if given the chance, I'd prefer to be in the extraordinary league. How about you? If that's what you want for your business too, then today's episode is perfect for you. Today we're covering your Business Tune-Up Part 2. We're going to focus on the part of your business where the rubber literally meets the road, the front wheel and back wheel of your bike, your business. The front wheel of your bike represents your ability to win new customers. The back wheel of your bike represents serving your customers. As we go through these two critical parts of your bike, your business, I'm going to share a statement and ask you to rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 5, with 1 being a low score, meaning you've got lots of tuning up to do on this, and 5 being a high score, meaning you've got this in pretty good shape already. I'm also going to ask you to identify those areas that you believe need priority attention. I do want to remind you, today and next week are a time to do an assessment, not to make the adjustments or solve the problems. Our focus will be on identifying where we need the tune-up the most. The fixes will come after we're done looking at everything with a critical eye. Okay, you ready to dive in? Let's get started. We'll start on your front wheel, your ability to win new customers. This is the lifeblood of any business, and you must have this part of your bike finely tuned so that you can consistently and confidently turn prospects into new customers. There are 3 unique components of your front wheel, and each has a unique function in the process of winning new customers. The hub of your wheel represents your ideal customer. We have to have that well defined. The spokes represent your marketing strategies. And we must have multiple spokes, multiple marketing strategies in play in order to get a steady flow of leads coming into your business. And the tire represents your sales process, the step-by-step process you take every prospect through to get them comfortable enough with your business, your product, your processes, and your people so they will pull out their credit card and make a purchase. I've got 5 tune-up assessment statements that I'd like you to consider for the front wheel of your bike. So with that as a quick setup, here's the first tune-up assessment statement. I have identified a detailed description of the attributes of our ideal customer. It's documented and it's being used to help define our marketing messages and our sales processes. I like to think of this as if you were focused directly on one person who represents your ideal customer. Have you defined them in detail? Their wants, needs, concerns, fears, and dreams as it relates to the problem you solve for them? How would you rate that on a scale of 1 to 5? Is this an urgent priority for you right now? If it is, make a note of it. Here's the second tune-up assessment statement. I've identified multiple marketing strategies that are effective ways to generate leads and prospects for our products and services. I track and measure the success of each marketing strategy we use. Just like a bike wheel, if there are only 1 or 2 spokes, the wheel will fail when you hit a bump. You must have several solid spokes, just as you must have several solid marketing strategies for your business. How would you rate this on a scale of 1 to 5? Is this an urgent priority for you right now? Make a note if it is. Here's the third tune-up assessment statement. I use and follow a marketing plan to help us predictably increase new customers, revenues, and profits. We all know that using and following a plan is better than just winging it, and it's certainly true in the area of marketing and prospecting. You don't want to just be spending money and time without a plan and without measuring your progress or performance. How would you rate this on a scale of 1 to 5? Is this an urgent priority for you right now? Make a note if it is. Here's the fourth tune-up assessment statement. I have established an effective sales process that gets results. I measure my lead conversion rate and know that it's consistently improving. Far too many businesses don't follow a defined sales process. They assume their salesperson will handle the leads well enough to close the sale. But far too often, without a defined step-by-step process, too many good leads are never converted into new paying customers. How would you rate this for you on a scale of 1 to 5? Is this an urgent priority for you right now? Make a note if it is. Here's the fifth and final tune-up assessment statement for your front wheel. I have a motivated, professional, and profitable sales force that creates strong sales conversion rates and increasing average sales values. This is an area that many business owners want to own for as long as possible. Because it's their business, they feel that no one can sell as good as they can. That may be your situation today, but if you intend to grow, you'll need to develop a sales process, hire great salespeople, and allow them to manage the process while you're working on the big strategic issues of your business. How would you rate this for you on a scale of 1 to 5? Is this an urgent priority for you right now? Make a note if it is. These 5 statements reflect your current readiness in the area of winning new customers. If you want and expect to grow your business, this area must be well-tuned and in perfect operating condition. Now let's move to the back wheel of your bike, which represents your ability to serve your customers. Every time you gain a new customer, you make promises to them that must be fulfilled. And every time a repeat customer does business with you, they expect the same high-level service and support they got when they were a brand new customer. So you've got to have the systems and processes in place to ensure every customer, whether new or returning, gets not only what they've come to expect, but perhaps even more and better care, service, and support. I've got 4 assessment statements for you to consider in this area. Here's the first tune-up assessment statement. I have a consistent, repeatable, and well-documented process for the delivery of my products and services to my customers. I am efficient and effective in delivering far superior products and services than my best competition. Every business runs on processes, whether they're written down and documented or not. When the delivery processes are not clearly defined, written, and communicated clearly, your customers will experience inconsistent and sometimes unacceptable service and support, and no one wants that. How would you rate this on a scale of 1 to 5? Is this an urgent priority for you right now? Make a note if it is. Here's the second tune-up assessment statement. I have an established delivery process that can be adjusted to meet the demands of our products and services. Our business can be efficient and profitable in both high demand and low demand situations. This statement is focused on your flexibility and ability to adjust with changing market conditions. Many businesses are seasonal and will require flexible processes. We also know that the economy and market conditions can change quickly, and your business must be designed to adapt to unexpected changes and still be profitable. How would you rate this on a scale of 1 to 5? Is this an urgent priority for you right now? Make note of it if it is. Here's the third tune-up assessment statement. I have trained my team so they deliver superior levels of customer service, which creates raving fans and repeat buyers time after time. No matter how good your team is, they all need ongoing regular training on how to engage with and serve your customers. Is this part of your ongoing business today? How would you rate this on a scale of 1 to 5? Is this an urgent priority for you right now? Make a note if it is. Here's the fourth and final tune-up assessment statement for your back wheel. I measure how much our customers delight in their experience doing business with my company. There are many opinions about whether customer surveys work or are a waste of time, but there's no debate that how your customers feel about doing business with you matters a lot. Have you found a way to measure your customer satisfaction with your business? How would you rate this on a scale of 1 to 5? Is this an urgent priority for you right now? Make a note if it is. Okay, there you have it. The assessment statements for what I consider to be the most critical parts of your bike, the wheels, where the rubber meets the road, and you are directly engaged with your prospects and customers. Don't take these statements lightly. If you want to be among the elite business owners, this must be a priority for you. So take some time to review your notes and prioritize the areas that need improvement the most. If you've got time to work on them this week, great, do it. Then next week we'll cover the last 3 parts of your bike. So be sure to join us for that. Meanwhile, if you get a chance, tune in to the Tour de France. You'll be amazed at the effort and difficulty these riders must endure to win the race. Once you see it, you'll realize that it's a lot like being a business owner. You've got to have strength, endurance, and a no-quit attitude if you're going to win the race in your industry. Let's use these weeks to tune up your business so you can outpace your toughest competitors. I'll see you back here next week for part 3. Now, before we go, 2 quick asks. Share this podcast with your fellow business owners. I'm trying to get these free business tips to as many business owners as possible. I want every business owner to be successful, and this is my gift to you and to them. Thanks for passing this along. And lastly, please leave a review on this podcast. The more thumbs up this podcast gets, the more it will be found when someone's stuck or struggling and looking for advice. Your review can help make this happen. Thanks for joining me today. Be sure to tune in next week when we're going to discuss your business tune-up assessment, part 3. You won't want to miss it. Meanwhile, if you have a question, suggestion, or would simply like to connect, shoot me an email at rich@tourtoprofit.com. Now go make it a great week, and whatever you do, ride hard.
Thank you for listening to the Ultimate Business Tune-Up. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any future episodes. In the meantime, find more resources at tourtoprofit.com. and connect with Rich by sending a message to rich@tourdeprofit.com. Until next time, ride hard.